Today, Tassus Day, your pushback channel. Thank you for joining this audio, no pictures live stream. Please listen to this presentation as you would a radio broadcast. In this essay, I'd like to talk about something that I've noticed recently where various stores, typically chain stores, but where they have taken upon themselves I don't know if this has been tested in court, but taken upon themselves the right to ban customers for what they term as threatening or abusive behavior. Now, there's no real definitions around threatening or abusive. The idea you threaten someone like you pull a gun on them, that type of thing. Or abusive is you start using profane language and for no reason, or there's certain. But what's happened is that provocation is no longer considered an issue here. So if a store employee gives terrible service and initiates the thing and tells the customer to fuck off or something, and the customer says, well, you can fuck off, that doesn't matter. And the customer has used a 4-letter word, so it's now a one-sided gig, and the customer can be banned. But they told me to fuck off. It doesn't matter. You used abusive language. You're banned. Now, I don't know how much legal standing this would have. I doubt it would be enforceable, but unless someone had come in and damaged property to the value of X or these sorts of things. And people seem to be able to shoplift if they're black and brown anyway, shoplift with impunity and they don't get banned. But if someone complains about bad customer service, they do get banned. So there's a certain type of two-tier, if you like, banning that's going on here. You engage in sort of heavyweight shoplifting. No, that's kind of okay. But call a store employee an asshole and bingo, baby, you're in big trouble. So it's a very strange sort of, I don't know, it's like almost a parallel universe of accountability and reasoning. But I've come across this a number of times myself. I think I've mentioned in previous videos how I get emails from fast food chains that say that they've got a special of the day, which is hamburger and fries for I don't know, $1, whatever the special is. So I go into the store. Sometimes, I respond to them probably not even 10%, not even 5% of the time. It's only if I happen to be out and I'm driving past and I remember the email coming in or the text going, oh yeah, hey, look, I feel like a burger today, or take out chicken or whatever it might be. So and I stop, and then the store, the front desk store operators, no, I don't know anything about that. The takeout food store, no, never heard of that. So I said, oh no, I got an email about it. It's on I checked, it's on your company's website. No, don't know what you're talking about. No. Do you want something else? No, I want what was advertised, and I got the email last night. That's what I expect. That's what I've come in to get. That's why I'm in the store, to get that. And then the assistant manager has to come over because I'll pester them. I'm getting a look of, you damn troublemaker. Then the assistant manager comes over and they approach me with a look on their face of, you are a bad troublemaker. That's the approach, the look on the face, the looking under the eyes and the skeptical sort of thing. And so then I've got to look it up on my phone to get it off the website and say, well, look, here it is, and show it to them. And so then this irritates, instead of going, oh, gee, we're sorry, sir. Oh, okay, well, we didn't get that memo. Of course you can have the burger and the fry. But instead of that, there's sort of eye rolling and, the deep breathing and all that sort of stuff, that I'm the troublemaker by actually pointing out what's on the company's website that says that. So that they go off and have a chat to someone at back who's the manager. So now we're going right up right up to the top here. And so the manager comes over. Yeah, look, that's we're not really a fully participating store. Oh, okay, all right. Well, let's have a look at the participating stores, which is also on the website. Hey, your store's on it. Oh, they must have made a mistake, So the effort and the time and the energy they're putting into getting out of supplying the the special that again has been emailed that they are part of. It's on the company's website. Nothing illegitimate about anything that I'm doing. So I'm by this stage getting a. No, I should just walk out perhaps, but hey, you know, I've stopped. I've parked the car. I mean, give me my fucking burger. So I don't. I'm very careful not to use profane language. But I say, hey, look, you know, I am expecting this burger. It's required. You're obligated by law, given that it's advertised, to deliver this product at this price. You know, that is under consumer law, this is now your legal obligation. So, and I explain consumer law to them. I explain that I have some knowledge of contract law and so on. And again, but they're treating me as the problem. They're not the problem in failure. You know, I am the problem, or the customer is the problem in this case. Now, I've seen it happen to other people as well. These sorts of things. And simple stuff again, it's often to do with promotional things. So the grocery chain that has got a shop in the local village, they said they've got some promo on something. So I dutifully, my wife actually told me about it. So I went in to get and again, they pretend to know nothing, don't know what you're talking about. And then they say it's up to me as the customer to bring in a copy of the email that we received to say that this was the promo. And I said, well, surely you'd have some sort of notification process from your head office. If they can send the email to me, surely they can send it to the stores. Nah, I haven't got time, too busy. And so I complained about it. But again, their view was that I was the problem, not them in refusing to deliver the services and the products that their company is promoting to the customer base. Now, you know, other things go on where there's a guy from the local council who's measuring up the front yard of this in the next door place. I'm measuring up the front yard. And at the same time as I'm out in the front yard, the guy in the house comes out and says, excuse me, who are you and what are you doing? And it turns out that they're measuring the front yard. The guy gets into an argument with the local, you know, town city council worker, but the guy when the guy goes to complain about it, they say, no, your complaint isn't going to be, we're not going to do anything about your complaint because that guy was gay and you used a homophobic slur, so that means you now can't say anything about him. So we're in a situation where you say, well, you can't say because I'm a woman and you came out with a misogynist phrase, or you came out because I'm brown, you came out with a racist thing, you came out with a home. So the person can claim victimhood status regardless of how difficult they were, how rude they were, how obnoxious they were, or how anything they were. They can simply invoke a victimhood status based on current ideology. And I'm seeing this more and more. Now, there's a woman who's an elderly woman who's I don't know what she's got, Alzheimer's or something. So when she comes into a store, and I've seen her a couple of times now over the years, she comes to the store, she yells at the top of her voice, you know, fucking this, fucking that, fucking so and so on. And they could get someone to go and help her and say, well, what is it you need? Let's get you through the shop quickly. And if she's attended to, she calms down, I've noticed. But they've decided, well, why should we do that? Why don't we just wait until she says the word fuck? We'll say that she said it to one of us, therefore it's a personal slur, and then we can ban her, and then that's what we'll do. So rather than give service or deal with issues, they're running behind this. You've said something homophobic, you've said something racist, you said something misogynist, and they've got all the language there. You know, someone who can barely read and write working the store was telling me about the patriarchy. I mean, where do you even hear that word? So they're all juiced up on all this current bullshit. But what about giving customer service? And I don't know. As more and more decisions are made at a head office level, and the people in the stores are just the flunkies, then the idea of customer service or people that even give a fuck about customer service, that's sort of gone by the by. But the spread of this of people being difficult. Of refusing to act on what's in their own company's websites, things like that. It's just insane. I mean, you just wouldn't get that years ago, but now it's quite a different world. And so, just by complaining about not getting the promotional burger that the company's advertising on the rem, just complaining, that's enough to say, you know, you're a Nazi, or say, yeah, you're a racist, and so on and so forth. Now, I was in town recently, in the city recently, and again, I asked for what the promotion that had come into the email the previous night, and no one knew. The assistant manager didn't know, and then someone else had to be called. And again, I had to, each person that came up demanded that I proved it, and I had to produce the absolute categorical evidence. Here is your website. And then they go, only after I've proved that it's on the web, they go away, then look at and get onto the web. Something they could have done themselves straight away. They get in and go on the website and go, yeah, all right then. All right, yeah, we'll give it to you. But the attitude was, you're getting away with something. You're tricking us, you motherfucker asshole. Instead of going, oh shit, it's on the website. I'm sorry, sir. None of that. Again, you're the problem, and this is increasing. And this is, I think, how people can be controlled. It's going to be part of a wider globalist, if you like, control mechanism. That when you go into a store, you're going to have to be, you'll be subject to various trials and difficulties and hoop jumping. And if you don't accept that and roll over, then they'll be able to say, that's it, you're banned. And then you report it to, any customer that uses a racist word in a shop will be reported to a central database. Then you'll be excluded from all grocery shopping or something like that. And I think this will be like yet another method of people control. It'll be the equivalent, say, in the Soviet Union of, I don't like Comrade Stalin. That's it. Secret police, get the secret police under that guy. And it'll be just another way, a method of controlling the populace. You've been with Tassos today, your pushback channel. Thank you for listening.